Now, when I became elected as the representative for the 62nd District, I was going to apply the same financial principles I learned from my parents, the same financial principles that Marie and I used in our household budget, the same financial principles that I learned from running the town of Granby. I wanted to apply them to the state budget. Well, I have to tell you, I was shocked. All those financial principles were turned upside down. I felt like I was walking into the middle of a tornado. Nothing made any sense. Well, we would simply do things like, you know, that $500 million sunset for our hospitals? We'll just extend it a little longer. The corporate surcharge that was supposed to sunset? We'll just extend it a little longer. Those economic recovery notes that we were going to pay off? We'll do that sometime in the future. Don't worry about it. And then when I found out, even if we did all of that stuff and we were still in jeopardy of exceeding the spending cap, well, we'd have to get a little creative, so somebody came up with an idea. Let's just take Medicaid funds and move them out of the budget. Don't worry about it. Not a problem. Basically, I discovered that anytime the state of Connecticut wanted to buy something, they simply did. Just borrow a few more bucks or bond a few more bucks. Don't worry about it. I got to tell you, I wasn't elected to be a whiner or a complainer. Like everybody else in this great esteemed chamber, I was elected to make Connecticut just a little bit better than when I first took the oath of office. I was elected to be a problem solver. How do you solve a problem? Actually, that's a rhetorical question. To solve a problem, you dig down and you ferret out the root cause. When I started looking at Connecticut's budget, separating fact from fiction, it became readily apparent to me that our problem is Connecticut is addicted to spending. Yes, Connecticut is a spending addict. What happens when you confront an alcoholic with their addiction? It's another rhetorical question. You run into denial. I'd hear things like, I'm not addicted to alcohol. I can quit any time I want. Besides, tomorrow's a new day. Things will get better. Really? That's not true. Whenever I would try to confront someone in the state of Connecticut with our spending addiction, I similarly ran into denial. We're not addicted to spending. We can quit any time we want. Besides, tomorrow's a new day. Things will get better. You just wait and see. Then they would create this mythical illusion, this fantasy world where suddenly money was going to come pouring into our coffers. Connecticut will be cash rich. Everything will be better. Really? That sounds like denial to me.